Ani with Creative Cooking in Ani's Kitchen. A couple of things. My tripod broke. One of the plastic pieces snapped off. So until the replacement, I'm like a one-armed bandit over here. So I'll probably just do little simple things. I did want to show you the dishes for the Feast of Tabernacles. The ones that I basically don't have a video up for yet. Or I'm doing a variation of what I do have up already. So I'm doing this apple pie recipe. Now I do have a video on the crust, how to make your crust, your pie crust. So just look that up. And then as far as the apple pie filling goes, I explain what I put in it. It's really simple. I mean, you get 4 apples, maybe 5, just depends on how big the apples are. And you peel them, you slice and dice them, you know, the way you want, or chop them up. Some people like them chopped up, nothing wrong with it. And then you boil it with a little bit of water. I would say about maybe 1/4 cup of water, mostly sugar, about a cup of sugar or 2, more like 2 cups, maybe even 2.5, with about 4 to 5 apples, yeah. But I would stick to 2 cups and about 1/2 cup of water, and go ahead and boil that. You want them halfway done. You don't want them all the way done. And then, you know, you go in there and you throw in your a little bit of salt, a pinch of salt. You throw a little bit of lemon juice, right? And then your cornstarch, because you want to get that gel-like consistency. So it holds together when you slice the pie. It doesn't run all over the place. Yeah, so then you do that. And then when they cool down, once it cooks halfway and you let it cool down, you add your brown sugar, your, I put allspice, a teaspoon. I put a nutmeg, ginger, ground ginger, a little bit of cardamom, and brown sugar. Oh, ground cinnamon. Definitely that. About 2 teaspoons of that, if not a tablespoon. So then you mix all that up and you pour it into your pie shell, uncooked pie shell. Make sure you deck the bottom with a fork, the bottom of your pie shell with the fork. Okay, that way it doesn't get soggy. There's no condensation as the pie sits, you know, and cooks. There's a place for it to escape. Anyway, so deck the bottom of your pie shell and then just pour your apples in there and put like 3 to 4 spats of butter on top. And you can do an open face or you can do a shell on top of it. So if you make 2 pie crusts, then you put the 4 spats of butter and you put your top shell, you know, trim it, and then poke holes in the top. Make a design if you want to, because it has to have room to evaporate out of, otherwise your pie shell will explode or it'll leak on the sides. So I bake mine at 375 for about 22 to 30 minutes. I usually do 22 and then I check it. And then usually 30 minutes is the most I've ever needed to bake a pie. It just depends on how much filling is in the pie. But yeah, that's all you need to do. So the tripod again is broken. I'll do my best as a one-armed bandit to bring you the additional dishes. But regardless of what happens, you know, push come to shove, you'll see it all when I videotape the Feast of Tabernacles. I'm going to go to the booth and I'm going to go through the tables and show you every single dish that I've made for it. Okay? So until the next one, you all take a look at this video with my apple pie and see how it turns out. And then stay tuned. Give me a like, please. Poke that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Ding, ding. Okay? That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new recipe. And until the next one, God bless you. Take care of yourself and one another. Bye. Hey, y'all. I'm over here making a apple pie, and the stand for my phone kind of busted up. Let me spread these apples around. They're still a little firm. I like them firm because they'll bake just right. They'll come out just right. Anyway, this is my brown sugar cinnamon apple pie. And it's got some nutmeg in here. It's got some allspice, cinnamon, brown sugar. All I gotta do is put some spats of butter on it and put the topping right there. And that's it. That'll be my apple pie for the Feast of Tabs. And, oh shoot, I got some in the oven. Hold on. I think I have my confetti cake. I'm making, yep, there it is. I'm making, oh, my grandson, his birthday cake, and it's going to be a strawberry shortcake trifle. I had to put extra sprinkles in there because I didn't think it was enough. So here's the confetti. I'm gonna make that. But anyway, I was saying that the camera stand, it's the plastic piece snapped off. So I don't have a stand. I have a tall, awkward one. It just gets in the way. It's not enough room here with the island right in the middle of the kitchen, you know, and I almost tripped over it. So I'm not going to do that again. I'm just going to wait until I get a new one, and then I'll resume videoing. But I will be videotaping the Feast of Tabernacles. And I'll try to do little snapshots and just share with you all what I can as I go along. Again, I'm one-handed on this. Here's the... Let me see if I can get this. The brisket's in here with the cabbage, which is going to go into a pan in the refrigerator and then a pan, a serving pan. It's going to go into the chafing dish, so it's going to be sliced up. There's the beef already sliced up with the potatoes and the carrots. So this is good to go. This just has to be served into the chafing dish a little bit at a time, but right now we're going to put that in the refrigerator because it's not Saturday yet. So by Saturday, it's going to have all those juices and seasonings all absorbed into the meat and the vegetables. It's going to be so good. All right, so I'm busy in the kitchen. Don't think I'm not. I'll do the best I can. One-arm bandit over here with videotaping. But I have a video on how to make your dough for a pie, your pie dough or pie crust. And so go ahead and look that up. And then just follow the recipe and make yourself a good dough. And you could just do an open face, or you can do one with a cover. I'm going to do a cover this time, put some spats of butter down. And with the apples, you just, core them, slice them, whatever. You boil them in some sugar, very little bit of water, just a little bit. You don't want them boiled all the way down. You got a nice syrupy texture. You add your spices, your allspice, ground nutmeg. I even put a little bit of ginger, ground ginger in here, cinnamon, brown sugar, and you mix it all up with your apples after they've cooled down, and a little bit of cornstarch to bring it all, hold it all together, to gel it up, and that's it. It's very, very simple. So, with that said, I'm going to sign off here and finish this pie. Got my oven going, 350. Actually, I'm going to make it, that was for the confetti cake. I'm going to make it to 375 to bake this pie. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to sign off and I'm going to finish my pie. I'll take a picture and I'll see you all come back. Okay guys, there's my pie. As you can see, I put the butter in there. You can see the butter underneath. Alright, and I'm getting ready to throw it in the oven. I have my oven preheated to 375. So it is going in. And I'll bring you back once it's done. I'm going to bake it for about 22 minutes. Alright, we're going to take a look and see what we got here. Okay, looks like it still needs a little bit more time. I got a little one. I had some extra dough. I made a little pie. I'm going to fill it with some cheesecake. But the center looks like it still needs some more, so I'm going to put it for another 10 minutes. I am going to put the ring around the edges so it doesn't burn, and I'm going to get the little one out. Ding, ding, ding. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the covering over the edges so it doesn't burn. And now we can let the middle, it's not much left. So I think I'll do it for another, maybe 10 minutes. 10 to 15, we'll see. So I'm going to put this back in the oven and I'll bring you back once it's done. Here we go. Take a picture of it. Alright, so until the next recipe, you all take care of yourselves and one another. I'm getting ready to peel some potatoes because I've got to add them or just prepare them for the cream of chicken and vegetables that I'm making. I've already made it, but it's in the fridge. All the cream sauce is in it, but I still have to add the veggies, the broccoli and carrots and such, and the potatoes. So I have to peel those potatoes because they get sliced about 1/4 of an inch thick, round. Oh yeah, it's so good, especially over a bed of white rice. So then tomorrow evening, I think I'll make the blueberry cheesecake tomorrow. And what else do I have to do? The lemon cake. All that stuff is done and taken care of. So then on Saturday morning, all I have to do is bake that chicken, bake those potatoes and vegetables and throw them in, not bake them, but cook them, and throw them into the cream sauce, make the rice, and everything else, and bake the cornbread dressing, bake the mac and cheese. Everything else is cooked and just has to be heated up. So, of course, we're going to have potato salad. We've got the antipasto, which I made today. I've got an angel hair antipasto side dish. Baked beans, hot dogs, all the desserts. Let's see, I got the dates with the cream cheesecake filling. There's ice cream cups for the kids, Nathan hot dogs for the kids with the baked beans, of course. Oh, and corn on the cob. That's it. That'll be the menu. And, of course, a salad and then a fruit salad. So plenty to eat. And Hubster's making his special cake for our grandson. So, anyway, until the next video, you all, God bless. Take care of yourselves and one another. Bye. Give me a thumbs up, please, and subscribe. It's free. Hit that notification bell. Ding, ding.